Welcome to the game room and welcome to 2023. I am Sergio, and I know this year started off a little bit slow. We've gotten like one video posted. Haven't done any live streams. We're still, as I put in the post that most of you guys have seen on Facebook, we are having a slow, back-footed start to the year, and that's mostly because of stuff that happened towards the end of last year. Never mind all that, because we had one thing start the year off right for us. See, as you guys know, we film Fail PG roughly at least like once a week. We try to film once a week, but you know, considering the day that we picked for filming, which is Sunday, and things happening like people being on call, family emergencies, and other stuff, yada yada yada, we don't always get to film on time as much as we like, or sometimes we don't get to film at all. However, the mighty Mage went out of his way to surprise me this year. This here is about to make filming multiple different things a little bit more interesting this year. See, what this isn't a capture card, ladies and gentlemen. This here is a full-on switcher. Video switchers tend to have less lag, and that's a good thing. So I'm actually going to be popping this bad boy out. The only reason why he even know to get me this is because I'd been talking about saving up money to get this bad boy. She costs roughly about $550 to get currently on the market. Used to be less, but I messed around and was dealing with regular life stuff and playing catch up with bills and everything after sitting out during 2021 that I didn't get a chance to get her. And this here is an unboxing, but there's going to be more parts to this video, so stay tuned for that as well, because I do plan to set this bad boy up, and my goodness, she is smaller than I gave her credit for. Pretty in every way. So what this means is that I can set this up almost like a studio, in a way, like a TV studio. Each one of these lines that you see here, numbered 1 through 4, is a setup on the back here. So if I were to turn this around, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that all that well. There's multiple HDMI cables. There's some mic inputs there as well. I'll be able to run all that from here and have it hooked up to my computer and add it to OBS for recordings. I can literally set this up so that I can have 2 cameras and a game console or whatever I feel. I can hook up multiple game consoles to this and just use it for game recordings and streams. There's so much that I can do that will make this involved that I can't wait to add it to my setup, that I'm fitting to add it to the setup now. So stick around for the rest of this video, guys, because whilst I will finish pulling out the rest of the stuff, see what else came with it, aside from power, obviously. I'm just curious if there was any other accoutrements. I don't think there is. Aw, I got a thank you card. Look at that. Thanks, AVMatrix. The videos that I was watching on your product is what made me get this. Oh, interesting. So they actually gave me the head. I don't have a cable, but they gave me the head for the tally. So that's interesting to note. That obviously goes towards the power. So I won't bore you going through what all of this is, but I will at least say that there are what appears to be some bracket clips here, probably for mounting. There's a head for the tally in the back here, which is another data input. USB-C to the back of the thing so that I can plug it up to the computer. And of course the power. So we're gonna start putting this bad boy together, and I'll see you guys in just a tick.
1 hour later.
Uh-oh. Well, I had it. But I believe it's mimicking either the PS4 or PS5. PS4 to PS3, sorry. Wish I had a PS5. Neither right now at the moment. That's interesting. I thought I had both of them up. One sec, guys. We're keeping this botch in. This goes to show you kids. Always double check your stuff. I know I had the PS4 on a minute ago, but where are you powered off? Did I clip something when I was moving things around? Probably so. Why aren't you going on then? I wonder if it's because of the new power cable. I went and got a new power cable thinking that it was going to be great, but maybe it's not that great. All this because I wanted a longer cable. Alright. That's in all the way. There's my second gear. As far as the PS3 is concerned, which actually is on. Okay, so that answers the one question. The PS3 is plugged in, guys, just for one reason and one reason only. I wanted something that I could test, and that was to see if this would get around the PS3's issue of, you know, just not working because of the protocols put in place for HDMI. Apparently, it won't get around that, but I have other means. Don't worry. Alright, P4 is definitely having some power issues here right now. But as you guys can see, the whole setup. The other thing that you guys are seeing, by the way, at the bottom corner, that's this camera. This camera is literally showing up on the screen. So what this is the multi-view mode, and it's literally showing everything that I have hooked up. The program mode, once I get the software and everything, and I get another couple cables to run this all, I'll be able to actually do the setup the way I want it to look and transition everything. So it's going to look really cool in the end when it's all done. Currently right now the top slot is showing what it shows, but as you can see I can queue stuff up and send it over whenever I'm ready and it goes live, which is, I think, like the cool part. And you can see like what's going live, what's going in place. It's such a fun thing. And again, I really think for everything that we're looking to do this year, this is going to improve a lot of stuff. Nothing all in one. That's interesting. Now, I am still trying to figure everything out at the moment. And this is what happens when you break your setup apart and you start fiddling around with things. Sometimes things don't always go as planned. So, you know, a few things that I just got to go and take a look at, obviously. We just got the thing. We're still new to it. Again, I'm not too sure why the PS4 is being weird right now. But I think that power cable just might not be our best friend. But we're going to continue to fiddle around. And as I said, guys, we're going to essentially have some new stuff set up and reports for you guys. You'll start seeing the changes very soon, I think. And for those of you asking, yes, I can hook this up to OBS. That's why I'm downloading the software. So OBS will be able to recognize it. But once that's done, I think, yeah, I think we're going to have a fun year, especially when we do our in-person fail PGs for every so often, or other tabletop stuff that will be coming soon this year. I may or may not have convinced the Mighty Mage and the others to play one or two new games with me that I went and got this year. So we'll see how this turns out. We'll see how this turns out. But in the meantime, guys, just stay tuned here. For all the other content that will be coming, along with more reviews that I'll be doing soon, on some controllers that I got, along with videos that I'll be shooting for Koei Tuesday. Koei Tuesday will continue to be a thing, guys. I may not have anything to live stream for it at the moment, but we'll see how this turns out. I got some actual ideas that I would like to put together for videos, so you guys will get to see that soon. Now she's coming on. Isn't that lovely? It just picked itself up. I'm assuming it must have been an improper power down or something when I clipped one of the wires, and it's just acting up. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. But again, we will be continuing to mess around with this, get the setup perfect. And once the software is downloaded, we'll be doing some more testing. Guys, please make sure to keep it locked here at the game room for all your interesting gaming needs, whether it's playthroughs or reviews like this. We'll be doing a lot of stuff, so this coming year is looking to be kind of interesting for multiple reasons, and we're not just talking YouTube. But with that being said, guys, this has been fun. I'll catch you soon. Peace.
Day 2.
Alright, guys, so as you can see, we finally got this bad boy hooked up. It was more of a hardware thing than it was a software. I actually needed one more little piece to the puzzle, and that was a new capture card, because one thing I didn't want was the lag anymore. And I've been very faithful to my Hapag capture cards that I've been using, but that 11-12 seconds worth of lag is not worth it anymore, guys. So here's what we got going right now. As you guys can see, this is what the shot initially looked like, and just so you know, this is now running through OBS, you guys. This is what the shot that you guys saw before I closed out last time. This is what it looked like. But now we got 3 consoles hooked up to it. As you can see right now, running live is Smash. Sitting on preview is Soul Calibur 6. Now, check this out. And you notice, guys, it's got the squares down there. It's got the audio levels, all this good stuff. That means that I can control it from the switchboard. So I'm going to now use the switchboard to change the game that is live. Bam. And that cool wipe animation, and there's a reason why I put Dynasty Warriors on this thing for you guys. So that cool little wipe animation, I'm going to first, bring that in the preview, because I just want you guys to see what all this actually does. So that side that says PVW is the preview side. PGM is the program side, aka what's live. So, and before you ask, yes, I had to ask Jake about all the terminology to make sure I got it right. So, oh, I am echoing. I think that's because I'm still monitoring myself. I'm sorry about that. But yes, I was monitoring all the stuff that was happening. So as you can see, whatever is currently live, you get both the video and the sound going right then and there. I don't need to sign in. We just need audio to happen. All right, there we go. So this is now the live game, and you see how it's smart enough to cut everything. And I'm going to do something different. So I have a very, very weird setup here, guys. So right now it is showing you guys the studio mode. I'm now going to switch from studio mode to live, so that way you guys can see what you'll always be looking at. It's just kind of my thing. Just making sure that you guys understand what you're getting. I think I actually put it on the wrong channel there. Did I? Maybe? Possibly? I'm going to say yes. Possibly. Because that shouldn't be on that one. It should be on, if I can remember how to work my stuff, this one. And yes, we are keeping this botch in the video just for you guys, so I can extend time. So this is Soul Calibur on this thing. This is what it looks like when it's live. And let's cue back up the switch and swipe straight over to Smash. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? And I'll probably be looking into if I want to actually make my PC itself a part of the setup or not, I actually can make that a thing. But I'm just not sure yet, guys. I'm not sure yet. But I'll figure it out as I do more stuff. But I just wanted you guys to see the improvements that we've been striving to make. And this is why we struggled so long on YouTube, barely making any views or getting any subscribes, just so we can do fun stuff like this for you guys. And now, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed putting it together, please let me know in the comments below. Again, as per usual, I will be doing more stuff like this in the future, where I'll be putting together multiple like different reviews and stuff. I got reviews for all sorts of stuff coming up, mostly a bunch of controller reviews coming up, guys. So if you guys like the old controller review that I did on the Mars controller, just wait. Any other pieces of tech like this that's used for streaming, recording, stuff like that, I may even do a video on the new capture card that I'm using. It is small, it is simplistic, but it does the job. And if you guys are also wondering how I got the PS3 to work, I can also do a video explaining that whole little bit if you want. Newsflash, it's going to be super short. It was stupid simple when I realized I already had what I needed for the longest time. But I'm going to stop rambling. You guys, click that like, hit that subscribe, bell notifications, just so you can keep up when we come out with more content this year. There will be a little bit of a break in between live sessions of Fail PG as we are nearing the end of recordings, I think, for the final set of stuff. I got like 6 episodes to edit, guys. 6. And I think we're coming up on like the final episode of recording. So we'll be taking a small break from Fail PG to reset, make up new storylines, find a new GM to take over. And also, that's going to give me room for more live recordings of us playing card games. Now, if you guys prefer these to be recordings, let me know. But I'm thinking maybe I might want to live stream them instead because of some of the games that are going to be coming into play. And with this new device, I'll be able to set up multiple cameras for the recordings, so that way you guys can get a full view of everything. So yeah, just leave a comment in the bottom of this video and let me know what you guys think about that. And with that being said, finally, I've been Surge. This has been the Game Room. Welcome to 2023. Enjoy yourselves this evening. Good games, guys. Good games.